So recently I've been getting back into Hetalia Axis Powers, and I was thinking, since that is an anime all about personifying all the characters into individual people, retelling history, how about I try and tell the tales of history purely based on watching the anime? Because I've never been amazing at history. I mean, I did get a GCSE A that I was failing for 2 years first. I think it would be a real test of both the anime's validity but also my stupidity of whether I can explain what is going on. So the only thing I will avoid doing is talking about Sealand, because I have done an entire video on Sealand and I love it. I want to go there. Can I go there please? I'm obsessed. So when I'm doing this, I am not allowed to rewind anything. I am allowed to pause and take notes, but I'm not allowed to rewind anything. If I've missed something and I forgot to pause and make notes, that's it. I have to make up what I think happens, and I will be fact checking myself at the end. Maybe, if I can be bothered. Draw a circle, that's the earth. Draw a circle, that's the earth. Draw a circle, that's its earth. I'm Hetalia. You can see the magnificent world with just one stroke. Toast with a big boot, Hetalia. Hello and welcome to History via Hetalia. Lesson 1. We are going to start way back many centuries ago when the Roman Empire took over the Mediterranean Sea. Now, we don't have a specific date for this, however we do know that they ruled over France, Austria, and possibly Spain. Now, during this time, it is very easy for Italy to be taken over, as Italy is weak. The Italian Wars were from 1522 to 1544. Now, during this time, bits of Italy keep being taken over, France being the first ones to lead this constant invasion, and lots of bits keep being sold. Now, Italy ends up being taken over by Austria and Holy Rome. In addition to this, Austria, Holy Rome, Italy are also friends with Hungary, meaning that they are all under the control of Austria and Holy Rome. Unfortunately, during this time there is a little bit of turbulence in and outside of Austria and Holy Rome, and different countries keep escaping until it is just those couple of countries left. Now, Spain does come to help Austria invade somewhere, however, whoever that is, we don't know. All we know is that Holy Rome then went to war. In 1588, the Spanish Invincible Armada is beaten by the English. Talk about invincibility. Later, 1740 to 1748, the War of Austrian Succession. Who knows who with? But in that case, France also profits from the sidelines. 1813 to 1815, we have the Napoleonic Wars, during which France is beaten by Britain. Somehow. During this time, in 1814, Britain burns down Washington DC. I don't see a problem there really. During this time, Italy chooses to stay neutral. However, it decides it needs an alliance in a strong country like Germany and the Central Powers. However, after the war, France blames Germany for the entire war and therefore gives them an extensive cost of reparations. 132 billion gold marks to be exact. Italy doesn't have to pay any of this. Now, I think we can all agree that that is a lot of money, especially when you take into account inflation at the time, which meant that an egg was 3.2 billion marks. Their money was worthless. World War II. Now, World War II was instigated by Germany attacking France. This was due to France's occupation of the Ruhr once Germany could no longer pay the reparations. Now, during this, Italy supported Germany's attack on France, and in September 1940, Japan, Italy and Germany signed the Tripartite Act and became allies for World War II. Obviously, the war happens, there's battles, there's occupancies, there's invasions, but we're watching Hetalia here. All you need to know is there was a war. In Japan, in Aizu, Fukushima Prefecture, there is actually a column sent from Pompeii from Italy, and a stone monument from Germany. It is said that engraved on the column were the words dedicated to the Bushido spirits. However, after the war, the US demanded that this be whittled away. Sometime later, maybe, Germany and Austria become allies. Later on, in the 1950s, Sealand is made. Now, if you don't know anything about Sealand, don't worry, there is an entire video about it. I have to find some more paper. During 1956, there is a merger between England and France. This is highly to do with the fact that France's wealth is not very good. A lot of financial struggles, and they need all the help they can get. England helps to try and get France into the Commonwealth. Now, I'm putting this here, but who knows when it was, because it was never stated. There is a Russian-Japanese war. Russia was defeated. However, 18 years later, there was an earthquake in Japan. And finally, just another little extra information that I can't show you where in the timeline it is, because I don't know. Liechtenstein leaves Germany and becomes an independent nation. This independent nation is now associated with Switzerland. So thank you for watching History with Hetalia, Lesson 1. I hope you'll be back for another episode. Never.